Sada Shiva Samarambha Shankaracharya Madhyama Asmadacharya Pariyanta Vande Guru Parampara. I welcome you all with my love and respects. Before entering into today's Satsang, today's subject, I'll answer some of the questions from devotees and disciples around the world. It's from Chirantana Girish from North Carolina. Dear Swamiji, in your message you said that most of us are stuck in Vissuddhi. Also, each chakra holds only 21 engrams, threads. Does this mean we are only 21 engrams away from living in the present, but we go into a seemingly endless loop recreating more engrams in the same state? Or do we also traverse up and down these threads? And do the threads go down into other chakras below too? Could you please explain the overlapping of the states further? How do we identify, comply with and complete an engram in a chakra without recreating more engrams while doing so? If so, if a thread goes from one chakra to the another, do we fulfill it in the lower chakra or the higher chakra? Wow. I think a subject for one full satsang. I'll answer every step. If you understand the truths again once more, many of these questions will drop. First thing, understand, most of us are stuck in Vissuddhi. Yes, most of us are stuck in Vissuddhi, where the present holds. Present is pregnant with past and future. Or I can say present is poisoned with past and future. You are not enjoying the pure present. You are sitting here, but you are not enjoying this whole thing in pure present. You have your own worries related to past, related to future. So every moment comes with a dent created by the past and future. How much ever you try, I have seen, sometimes your very body resists to be in the present. When you again and again make an effort, your very body feels, no, it's okay. It just succumbs to the past and future. So the present which you are enjoying is battered and shattered by the past and future. Does this mean we are only 21 engrams away from living in the present? Yes, Chirantana, you are just 21 engram. I am saying maximum. Each chakra holds only maximum 21. That does not mean everything has to hold 21. There are some of your energy centers may be holding only 5 or 6. You are only maximum 21 engram away from enlightenment. Anybody is maximum only 21 engram away from enlightenment. So, but we go into a seemingly endless loop recreating more engrams in the same state. That is what is the sad part. Not deciding, it is not even, I am telling you honestly, it is not even living in the present, deciding to live in the present. Deciding, that is where the problem is. We are not deciding. somehow we have a deep vested interest, very deep vested interest to be we don't trust. The restful awareness can give rest. We always tend to believe rest means forgetting things, being irresponsible, foregoing the things you need to attend. The inability, irresponsibility, or non-attentiveness, non-attending is associated with rest. Unfortunately, you know only one rest, that is which is falling into the unconsciousness, sleep, where you don't care about things, where your complete decision not to care about things becomes predominant. Please understand. You do not know any other rest. It's so pathetic. Human beings do not know any other state for resting other than sleep. That is why always, if you want to take rest, you want to throw away things. You strongly believe irresponsibility and non-attending or disowning is the only way for rest. No. The moment you start believing disowning is the only way for rest, non-attending is the only way for rest, naturally your being likes to rest. So, it will always decide to let go, means let the past and future do whatever it wants in the mind. Let me rest. Please understand. Awareness, trying to live in the present, looks like a load on you because of your belief system. Why you don't want to live in the present? Even though you know the benefit. You know the benefit. If you have lived 10 minutes in the present, you know how many benefits. How you are alive, aware, excited, intense, passionate, and joyful, successful. You know it. But you decide not to live in present. Because you have a deep, strong belief, present means stress. Awareness means load. Till you remind your biomemory strongly, awareness means restfulness. Being in the present means deep relaxation. Till you remind your biomemory, make your biomemory understand, awareness means restfulness. Being in the present means utter relaxation. I don't know how much you are going to take, how much time and how much energy you are going to take to remind your system, awareness means restful awareness. Being in the present means deeply relaxed. All the knots being shattered. That understanding, that clarity is a basic necessity for you to consciously decide to get enlightened, to live in the present moment. The problem is not just your intellectual understanding level. See, there are some problems which can be cleared just by the intellectual understanding. But the problem related to laziness, this is the deepest layer of laziness, the subtlest printout which you carry in your mind, blueprint which you carry in your mind about the past, present, future. This is one of the most dangerous blueprint you carry. Please understand, most dangerous blueprint means living in the present is stress, just being pushed and pulled by the past and future is relaxation. I can define the meaning of ignorance. Ignorance means believing, floating in the past and future is relaxation. Being in the present is stressful effort. This is ignorance. All your bio-memories believe being pushed and pulled by the past and future is your nature, in that you are more relaxed than being in the present. That is why whenever you decide to be in present, it looks like an action, which is supposed to be nature. Understand? You are supposed to be being in present. Going into the past and going into the future should be an action. But see the whole shift in your understanding. Now as on now, you feel being in the present is a big action. I have to be aware. Being in the present, you feel that you have to be aware like a sniffing dog. I'm in the present. I'm in the present. Oh, already I'm in the past. No, I'm in the present. No, already I'm in the future. No, I'm in the present. I'm in the past. Unfortunately, your muscles are stored so much with the past and future. You are so habituated to feel the relaxation in the past and future. Your present is so much battered and shattered by the past and the future. You strongly believe being in the present is a continuous action. This is what I call ignorance. Again and again and again reminding your muscle memory, being in the present is the relaxation and restfulness. Being in the present is the restful awareness. Entering into the past or the future is the action, doing, stressfulness. Do not associate your relaxation with some vacation place or some mood happened in the past in your life. Associate always relaxation to the Kundalini which awakens in the present moment. When you sit with restful awareness in every body, some part of Kundalini awakens. A shift in the awareness happens. Associate your relaxation, vacation with that shift. Teach your biomemory again and again that is vacation, that is relaxation, that is restful awareness. I can say this is sadhana. That is ignorance. This is sadhana. Chirantana, this is the worst ignorance with which you are suffering. Not only you, all human beings suffer. This is responsible for not living in the present, not deciding to live in the present, not breaking such a small thread. It's a small veil between you and enlightenment, made out of 21 small threads. Do we also traverse up and down these threads? And do the threads go down into the other chakras below too? The engrams themselves do not travel, but you jump into the different engrams as per your taste. You choose your hells. In one hell, if you feel too hot, you just change the temperature. It's not that you go to heaven. You change the temperature and feel comfortable because of the change in temperature. After half an hour, that hell also seems to be too much. Then you jump into other hell. Oh, I think this will be a little comfortable. You change hells. You change engrams so that you will have little breathing space. Change of suffering you feel as joy. Change of work people feel as vacation. Same way, change of suffering you feel as joy. So the thread itself does not go up or down. Each chakra has their own threads. You go and live in each chakra and come back. Could you please explain the overlapping of the states further? Pure past, pure present, past overlapping into the future, future overlapping into the past. See, past overlapping into the future. All of you understand how you project your past into the future. Either altered or developed state of your past only you want in future. Future being projected into the past. That is what I said. Not remembering the past as it happened. Remembering it as per the strategy plan you have for the future. Rewriting the history. Man wants always his past to be projected in tune with the way in which he wanted to present his future. When you constantly look at your past, having the future strategy planning in your mind, You don't look at the past as it is. That day I was giving an example. You have been crazy, craving equally, with the equal strength, for candy at the age of 7, for a car at the age of 14, for a life partner at the age of 20. All this, you had equal amount of craving and craziness. But unfortunately, when you look your life back with your vested interests, the future strategy planning, you think for the life partner you had more craving, that is going to fulfill you more than the candy which you always wanted at the age of 7. Because now you have an idea, in the future the candy may not stand with you. During all the problems which happens in your life, spouse is a person who stands with you during all the problems of your life, which may not have happened in your life if he or she is not there in your life. So you have your own vested interests. You need somebody to stand in your life when you have a problem. So you know candy may not stand. So you tend to believe the spouse was a more strong craving than the candy. But I tell you, you can experiment. See a child playing with a toy or enjoying a candy, something very joyfully. Try to snatch that away and see how he gasps for the breath. He struggles for the breath while crying, or while he is missing that, how he tries to suffer for breath. See the intensity or the length of the breath. And see the same way, when somebody is struggling for the spouse or the love in life, you will see the intensity of both will be same, or the child will have the more intensity. But when you remember in your future, you don't remember the craving, the craziness you had for candy as intensely as you remember the so-called useful objects. Because now you decided these objects are going to be useful for your future, you remember only that craving. You don't remember the whole past as it happened. You project your future into the past and remember only what you want. This is another important ignorance. Projecting future into the past and remembering your past does not give you the clear understanding and identity, does not give you the right accounts for you to make the right decision about your future. You are stuck. I tell you, if I can just teach only this one science, the science of looking at the past as it is, for how many things, how much deep cravings you had, after achieving those things, how much you had fulfillment, and how you are not remembering the real cravings you had, and how you are remembering the superficial cravings you had as a strong cravings in your life. If I can just teach this one science to the kids, I will have millions of enlightened beings. If I can teach this one science to the youth, I will have millions of sannyasis. If I can teach this one science to the adults, so-called grown-up man, I will have at least few million enlightened sannyasis. When you understand all the cravings you had, the fulfillments you experienced, without projecting the future into the past, you will just know you are Ashudosha, easily pleased. Understand? If you think your joy comes to you by the difficult achievements, you are Shava, you are going towards death. Because your whole life will be struggling. If you understand your joys are too simple, you can be fulfilled in a simple way. When you look at your past and past cravings and how they are fulfilled without projecting the future into it, the first realization will happen in you is your joys are too simple. You are Shiva, Ashudosha. In North India, they have a beautiful word for Shiva, Bhole Baba. Means easily pleased, innocent. You can please him with a little Ganges water. Or just one small bel patra, bilva leaf. Just one handful of rice. Nothing more is required. You don't need to have an elaborate puja like how you do for Vishnu and other deities. Bhole Baba, easily pleased. I tell you, if you don't project your future into the past, you will become Bhole Baba. Easily pleased. Simply joyful. I tell you, that is one of the greatest quality. If somebody asks me a question, if you don't have this mission, how you will be, what will you be doing? I think this inner awakening somebody asked me. I'll describe exactly what I will be doing. Somewhere in the banks of Ganges, in a small hut, with a big belly, I'll be just relaxed, lying down, and some of those local village boys, kids, if they bring little food, I'll eat and do some miracles for those kids by teleporting candies, materializing candies, some toys for those kids and playing with them, teaching them some simple truths. Hey, don't tell lies, don't smoke, don't beat your sister, don't beat your classmate. Like this, teaching some simple things. I'll be resting, sleeping, living. That's it. That is my fantasy. That is my fantasy of Bhole Baba. Bhole Baba. Nothing much is required. Easily pleased. Ashudosha. The small kids bring one or two sweets which they get from shop or the house. I'll eat that and I'll materialize 4 or 5 few candies and give them and tell them, hey, don't tell lies, don't beat your sister, comb your hair properly, brush your teeth. That's all. Life is nothing more serious. Understand? All this mission and everything is for complicated people. Because human beings have complicated themselves so much, now you need a complicated mission. Otherwise, nothing else is required. And I tell you, by lying down on corner of the Ganges, as a Bhole Baba, as I described now, I will be equally making enough people enlightened. The number of people I will be enlightening through this complicated mission. I am telling you, with this huge organization, which so many fools are envy about, and with all this setup, how many people I make enlightened? The same job I will be doing there as a Bhole Baba. Because I will be working with those small kids who are not that complicated, other small villages, who bring little food, yesterday's rice, in small mud pot. So naturally, I will be working with those simple people, and the same process will be happening. Understand, the Ashudosha, not projecting your future into the past and seeing your past. If you just look at your past as it is, you will see so many times with such a simple things you are pleased. By nature, you are pleased just with the simple things. You are Bhole Baba. You will just suddenly dig out the Bhole Baba identity of you, the Ashudosha identity of you. Cherishing, living, bringing that Ashudosha identity of you to life is what I call sadhu. The definition of sadhu means understanding. You are a Bhole Baba. You are simply pleased. But the moment you compare, why? Why should I be simply pleased? All those fellows to get pleased need all those big things. And if I am simply pleased, I am cheated by all my peers. Because I am simply pleased, I am Ashudosha, everybody is exploiting me. Now you exploited yourself. Over. Now you are no more Bhole Baba. You are no more Ashudosha. You have to become Indra to be joyful. Even after becoming Indra, when you have a problem, you have to rush to Bhole Baba only. Understand? The moment you compare, because I am Bhole Baba, all the good things which came out of the churning of the ocean, all these fellows have taken away. They just left few snakes and useless Rudraksha and worthless the cremation ground Bhasma for me, and this Lakshmi has been taken away by Vishnu, and Kamadhenu Kalpavruksha is snatched by Indra. The moment you think that, you lost the Shiva character and you want to become now Indra, you rush in the angle of Indra. So when you are trying to become Indra, what do? You project your future into the past and you feel only with these things, Parijata, Kalpavruksha, Ramba, Managa, Urvasi, with all this only then I will be happy. So you complicate your joy. So naturally, the Rakshasas come and attack you. The depression, the struggle which you need to go through to achieve that higher or complicated joys. So when Rakshasas attack you, what you do? No, better let me be Bhole Baba. You get back. You get back to be a Bhole Baba. I tell you, retain the beauty of Bhole Baba in your life. Retain the quality of Ashudosha in your life. You will be living with Shiva consciousness. Living with Shiva consciousness does not mean you don't even need to do some big things. If you want to live in Shiva consciousness, just live like a Bhole Baba. Easily pleased. Easily joyful. Ashudosha. If they are pleased only with those big complicated things, let them be Indras. But I am going to be Ashudosha. You look into your past in a pure way, without projecting your future into that past. As it is, you will understand, oh God, you have been always pleased by very simple things. Ordinary things are enough to please you. Your cravings are not that complicated. By nature, you are a Bhole Baba. This understanding will land on you. Understanding, by nature, you are Ashudosha, Bhole Baba. Means liberated from the future being projected into the past. If you stop the past being projected into the future, you will be relieved from worry. You will be relieved from fear. If you stop the future being projected into the past, you will be relieved from greed. Suddenly you will see the thousands of things which you feel is a basic necessity to run your future will lose its power or meaning over you. Hey, I needed only these few beads, not diamonds. I needed only these simple things, not those big things. Oh God. Bhole Baba. Just decide to be Ashudosha, to be Bhole Baba. Do not believe your mind which says, no, all your colleagues, team members, group, community, they are all exploiting you because you are Bhole Baba. Then you are done. Now you are exploited by your own mind. It is your choice. Sadhu means Bhole Baba. Exactly the visualization now I gave you. Lying down in the banks of a Ganges, in a small hut with a big belly. Means what? Did not even bother about the body carrying, or did not maintain the body. Nothing much need to be attended. You don't need to do weightlifting every day. You don't need to bend your body and do yoga every day. You don't need to care about anything. And anything comes, you put it in your mouth. So naturally a huge belly, all the time lying down, does not need to be attended. And it is there, it is there, it is there. And some kids will come in the evening when they don't have school. The belly will be so huge, they will be playing on it. They may bring 1 or 2 candy, which they would have eaten off, and the remaining will be there in their hand. Baba, you eat this, and you can eat. To please them, do some materialization, teleporting, play with some powers to please them. That's a real joy. You should show the powers to please the kids and play with the kids, not to these fools to impress them. Then the Bhole Baba will not be Bhole Baba. Then it is trying to prove a point. The powers should be expressed playfully as Bhole Baba. Not to prove a point, not even to prove you are enlightened. And just give those some candy, these, that to those kids, and tell them, hey, do mathematics properly in your school, you are not studying well. Exactly, this is the way Raghupati Yogi was living, I know. That is the way Raghupati Yogi was living. Not a big belly, but other than that, all the other qualities I am saying. Easily pleased. Exactly, this is the way I experience Arunagiri Yogeshwara. Easily pleased. I'll take this ordinary tamarind, whatever, even uncooked items and all from the house. Whatever I get in my eyes or hand belongs to Arunagiri Yogeshwara. Then after I leave to the temple, my mother will be searching, where is the rice, where is the... So usually in the villages, in the night time, they will keep everything ready for the next day morning cooking. And all the measurements, they will keep it ready for next day morning to get up and cook. And next day morning, before my mother starts the cooking, the whole thing would have been packed and gone to the Arunagiri Yogeshwara. She'll be running around and searching, where is this, where is this, where is this? Whatever I get in my hand gets packed and goes to Arunagiri Yogeshwara. And I have seen, so easily pleased with all the ordinary things, with all just ordinary things. Bhole Baba. He will just take the tamarind and try to taste. He will not even take it to the cooking. So understand, if you stop projecting your future into the past, you will be free from the greed. You will become Bhole Baba. How do we identify, comply with and complete an engram in a chakra without recreating more engrams while doing so? All right. Now it's time. I'll answer this question again in tomorrow's satsang. I have not even touched the sutra. I'll continue in tomorrow's satsang. I'll continue to answer the remaining part of the questions in the next sessions. Today's essence is how to be Bhole Baba. That's it. Shiva, Ashudosha, easily pleased. I bless you all to achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, and share the eternal bliss. Nithyananda. Thank you.